Hi guys, welcome to Nahla Online. I'm here today with the amazing Miss Karen Silver. Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. Just for those watching who aren't quite familiar with what you do or with your brand, could you just give us a little breakdown, if possible at all, of what you do?
Hi, I am Karen Civil. I am a philanthropist, entrepreneur, and a cultural artiste, as I would like to put it.
We've worked with some musical heavyweights, you know, Dipset, you know, Young Money. How would you kind of describe the experience of working with all these people, being around all these men as a young woman, obviously in the musical industry, which is quite male orientated and dominated by a lot of these men? How do you set boundaries and build these relationships professionally?
You know, it's about setting those boundaries. You know, very early on, I didn't make it about, you know, everyone's different. And I just knew myself. I didn't make it about my outer beauty. I wanted them to see my work ethic first, so I made sure that was the first thing I brought to the table. And I never looked at it as, you know, I never looked at gender or race, you know, because I never want to play the, oh, I'm a black woman card, even though unfortunately a lot of the times we have to play it. But I said I'm going to do the opposite. If I have to stay longer, if I have to work harder, you know, if I have to give more, that's just what it is, so people take me serious. And you know, through time of doing that, eventually people now, you know, I wanted the same effect Oprah has. When you think of Oprah, you go power. You don't go, oh, she's beautiful, or
she's pretty,
this is, you just think okay, she's a force to be reckoned with.
About her business.
Yeah, she's about her business. So I wanted to make sure when you think of, or you say Karen Civil, it was the same, the same thing. So you know, it was definitely incredible. And when they see your work ethic and where you're trying to go, you know, as much as people don't think, men respect it. You know, working with working with Young Money is such an incredible experience, because Mac Main and Lil Wayne are, to me, some of my biggest supporters. You know, any idea, anything I want to do, they continue to support me and make it happen, because you know what, early on, I showed them my work ethic. I showed them where I want to be, and they continue to help push me and to help guide me to that next place.
And so how have you managed to remain humble after all the successes you have, and you're still, you know, on the rise? I see that you've got the lipstick coming out as well. Like, how do you remain humble and just...
It's the family and the people that I have around me. You know, my family doesn't treat me any different. Like, I'm in London now with my sister, and it's just, you know, she just goes, oh my God, Karen's in the know, get your own stuff, do your own thing. So it's just my family and my friends continue to keep me that way, and that's just the person that I am, because unfortunately, you know, I've had a lot of points in my life where I've seen it all taken away.
Yeah, of course.
You know, I've seen friends pass and certain things, and it's like nothing is guaranteed. So I continue to tell myself, like, you know, what comes up must come down, you just always remain humble and appreciate what's given to you.
That's amazing. So could you give us 3 life hacks or tips that you use to keep yourself motivated, to keep yourself going?
I am big on affirmation cards.
Okay.
So I have my own Live Civil affirmation cards where you can get on livecivil.com. But even if you can't and you want to make your own, like, you can put words on a piece of paper, and I leave them on my nightstand, so they're scattered on the nightstand, and then, or the side dresser, and every morning when I wake up, I just reach over and I pick up one and I read it, and to me that sets my tone. Another thing is I have a blessing jar. And I'm big on blessing jars, which is also on my website, but I have a do your own video on Live Civil where you can see how to create one. And with that is everything I'm thankful for, I just drop in the jar. And at the end of the year, I dump it all out, and I remember all the positive things, because we go through life, especially when stuff is over, we remember all the negative things that happened to us, all the things, all the failures. So this way, you know, you reset your mindset, and you start off the new year fresh. And the third thing is I am big on journaling and just notebook and writing down your thoughts. We keep a lot of things in our head, so I put it down on my notebook, on my window seal. I have like a whiteboard, and I write a lot of things down. So, you know, just goals and affirmations and things. Well, my goals, and I look at them every morning. To remember. This is what's next.
That's amazing. And just to wrap up, I heard you mention that, you know, you'd love to work with UK artists, seeing as, you know, you've done so much work in America. Have you had a chance? Have you listened to any UK artists? Are there any that are kind of picking your interest? Or?
No, what's crazy is usually when I go to like a different city, a state, or places, I always say like, hey, just touch down and whatever, and person will usually send me music, and I haven't really gotten that here.
Oh, really?
No, so you know, I'll see. It's just, you know, it'll eventually it'll come. I think it was like I'm gonna do In My Neighborhood with Stormzy, I believe his name is.
Yes, Stormzy.
Yeah. So it'll start with that, but then, you know, I know he's already at a high level. I want to make sure that, you know, I also feature some other people. So we're gonna bring back the UK selects on KarenCivil.com.
And there you have it, guys. This was Naomi for Nahla Online, and I hope you enjoyed the interview. Thank you very much, Karen. Bye, guys.